this blowout. Not too many people can.
You know, their percentage from long range, that game, like every time the home crowd got going, Hales with another three-point barrage.
Really falling.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Clippers, Jamal Crawford make the backcourt. Dudley and Griffin, your small and power forwards. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Now Paul. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
Kicks it to Aminu. Pass to McCloud. Ellis dishes to Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Paul.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And here are the Mavericks now. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got. You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Clippers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here's Ellis. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Aminu, the pass to McCloud. A three ball. And he gets it to go. Speedy's got his first 3 points of the game.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on. And he's off to the good start.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here's Ellis, averaging 8 points a game. Now the pass to Aminu. Here's Speedy. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aminu, accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
Now here's Paul, covered by McCloud. Griffin kicks to Dudley. Outside for Jordan. Pass to Dudley. He feeds it to Crawford. For 3. Aminu grabs the miss. Mavericks trailed by 3. Pass to McCloud. Ellis outside. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And it's Paul penetrating. Now here's Dudley. Defense right on him. Back to Paul. Right side, Jordan. Down low. Paul dishes to Griffin. Kept alive. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Clippers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Free throws will go for a different look here. Right, he's checked in for Chandler. Chandler Parsons comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Ricky Lito, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Ellis. And then for Los Angeles, Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jordan. Wilcox comes in for Jared Dudley. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game from 11 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Harris passes to McCloud. Here's Lito. No good on the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wilcox kicks to Griffin. Wilcox dishes to Griffin, and he gets the bucket.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Speedy, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Parsons' shot is off.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Wilcox. Feeds to Hawes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hawes got his first bucket of the night. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Cloud passes to Harris. Dishes to Lito. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Lito's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Wilcox can't get it to go. It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the second. Going to look at Los Angeles' performance here. Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
McCloud in at point guard. Brandon Wright is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's Felton. And it's Aminu in at the 3 slot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Speedy in the last matchup against the Pistons was just phenomenal. He finished with 24 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now.
Here's Farmar following the score by Dallas. And there's the feed to Redick. To the inside. Jordan against Wright. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Farmar. He's guarded by McCloud. And here's Redick. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Here's Jordan. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 2. Cloud passes to Felton. Aminu with it. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit. There's the dish to Parsons. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to McCloud. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Remember, that last matchup went right down to the wire before they pulled it out. And I thought the big difference was the contribution this team got from its bench.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
He kicks to Felton. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
And
I like that shooting.
to establish a presence in the paint.
That'll do it for the first half. The Clippers on top, leading by 7.
Thank you, Kevin.
Hey, fellas, let's go over what happened in the first half. It wasn't what we had in.
To start up and begin any moment. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making, too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Dudley and Griffin, your small and power forwards. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the back, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mavericks trail by 5. Ellis with it. Chris Paul covering. No good from McLeod.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Speedy's got 4 this quarter.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
That's his second first team foul.
Paul outside, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Kicks it to Aminu. From downtown, no good from McLeod.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Mavericks trail by 7. Now the pass to Ellis. He feeds it to Aminu. Here's McLeod. From outside, off the mark.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Back to Paul. For 3. And Crawford gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To halt the run, and it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, they seem to have lost their confidence a little bit as a team from the line. They're shooting only 70% on the year.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Redick is checked in. Here's Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Big bodies and soft hands. Well, that's what these guys possess. The top assisting centers and power forwards this year. 5th best, Blake Griffin.
Well, it takes tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of that low post area.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, these fellas play in the high traffic area on the court, so the passing lanes for them are a lot tighter than they are out on the perimeter. Not nearly as much room.
And that one's good. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now here's Redick, averaging 12 points a game. Jordan with a screen on Chandler. Paul against Ellis. Pass to Dudley from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Now Aminu. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's McLeod. And it's off from three-point range.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
The drive by Paul. The three from Dudley. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And some changes here for the Mavericks. White, he's checked in for Chandler. Chandler Parsons comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Monte Ellis. And then for the Clippers, Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Wilcox comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Farmar in for Paul. Here's Aminu. Misses from close range.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Here's Farmar, guarded by Harris. Harris on the double team. Right side, Griffin. With the floater, that's good. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Passes it to Parsons. Hands the 12-footer. Parsons got his second bucket of the night. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Farmar, averaging 6 points per contest. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Farmar's got his second bucket.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly. And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from McLeod.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Here's Griffin. The fadeaway J off the mark.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Clippers lead by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the Mavericks with some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Wright. Nowitzki comes in for Ricky Leto. And it's Felton in for Harris. And then for Los Angeles, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Dudley comes in for Christie. And it's Paul in for Jordan Farmar. The forwards are Parsons and Dirk. Felton and Ellis pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Chandler in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Speedy's checked in for Raymond Felton. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. Points in a hurry, so I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Parsons against Dudley. He dishes it to Crawford. Paul goes in, 6 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for Jordan. He's got 8 points and a block.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Cloud pass to Chandler. Here's Speedy beyond the arc.
And he can really hurt you from long range. He did that that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They set the pick. Crawford outside. Feeds it to Jordan. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Ellis. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Clippers leading by 5. Paul outside. Crawford left side. Crawford left side. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Spencer Hawes. Parsons on the wing. Now Chandler inside. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Parsons.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots. Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Griffin down low, defended by Nowitzki.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. He's got 17 points, and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Yeah, 5 pretty big points, Clark.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Parsons up top. Here's Speedy, defended by Paul. McLeod. Some solid D from Paul.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Griffin inside. Chandler on him. Griffin dishes to Dudley. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on, took it straight to the basket.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Crawford drives in. Stolen by Ellis. Now, here's Aminu, defended by Paul. And taken away by Paul. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Dudley. And the shot is good.
Assist from
Mavericks trailed by 9. Cloud passes to Nowitzki. Ellis outside. Dishes it to Aminu. This one for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Jordan sets the pick for Crawford. Good. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Here's McLeod. Dallas no good that time either.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Aminu grabs the miss.
He tried to make the big play, and instead, he got played. Come on, kid. You can't be missing wide open dunks.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and the shot is good.
2 points.
Clippers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's Paul. He's guarded by McLeod. And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his third foul of the
Great job shutting him down.
So the Clippers with the win.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Blake, it looked like...
And you can tell by how my bread stack up in the skies, it is wrapped